What's going on, guys? Jay the Black here. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about Teyana Taylor and Iman Shumpert. Now, this isn't a brand new story. This story actually came out less than a month ago. But I want to speak on it now because I think it's very relevant to the type of marriage dynamics that we see in our society. Here you have, yes, two celebrities. Iman Shumpert played in the NBA. Teyana Taylor, she is an artist, right? Now she's making her transition into movies. And they had a divorce. I believe the divorce was finalized, last year. But the details of the divorce resurfaced recently as Teyana Taylor, has now gotten into a relationship with a UK actor, Aaron Pierce. Now, apparently, I did not know this, but there were rumors that these two had been dating for a little while now. And I didn't know about it, but apparently they've been dating. And they went public recently with their relationship. And I believe she's a bit paranoid because she's out here throwing around conspiracies that Iman is putting out the divorce information, even though a lot of this information we knew. Okay, she got a very favorable divorce due to, I believe, some clause in their marriage. This is why I told y'all, marriages are contracts. This is why if you're going to get married, you better sign a prenup, because these contracts, because that's what marriage is, it's a contract with the government that gives them the right to take your money and resources and give it to the person that you are with. And I'm talking about mainly men to women, because we all know they frown upon men getting spousal support. But she got a very favorable divorce. And apparently the details resurfaced, and she's putting out this conspiracy theory that it was Iman Shumpert that did it. Now, this is a clip that the Art of Dialogue posted earlier this month, where Iman responded to rumors, because that's all it is, that, the things that she's putting out here and what she's trying to do to him, right? Now, this is a woman who claims she's moved on, right? But she's trying to make it very difficult for Iman to move on. She wants Iman to focus on her while she moves on to another man. This is what narcissistic people do. They want to be able to move on, but they don't want you to move on. Do you know why I say this? Because this is the same Teyana Taylor that had a meltdown over Kayla Nicole in an interview, mentioning how there was a guy that she was dating that broke up with her, and they ended up dating a female artist. And people put two and two together, and they realized she was talking about Teyana Taylor, because Kayla Nicole, she's a whole weirdo. She admitted that she dressed up for Halloween, she dressed up like the woman that the guy that she was dating left her to be with, right? And people went and they looked and they saw that she dressed up as Teyana Taylor for Halloween, the whole thing, right? And instead of Teyana Taylor ignoring that, she had a whole meltdown. I made a video about that. I may have to put that video in the description for more reference into her character, because I want y'all to understand that Teyana Taylor, she's very narcissistic. She got to get the last word in. She got to be able to talk about how she the one moving on and he's holding her back. And that's not the truth, man. If anything, I think that she don't want him to move on. She wants him to hide his relationship while she goes public with hers. That's what that is. Because remember, there was a rumor that he was linking up with Amber Rose. I believe they were on the beach together. He said that they just friends, and I believe that too. He not trying to date Amber Rose. He could, he doesn't mean he ain't smashing. You're not going to be hanging out on the beach with her unless you're smashing. Doesn't mean you're in a relationship. I believe even Teyana Taylor subliminally posted about this. This is a woman who is the antithesis of a woman who want to be happy, but she don't want you happy. I guarantee you, if Iman Shumpert goes public with a woman, she's going to have another meltdown, and she's going to claim he's on a campaign against her. If you've moved on, Teyana, you need to move on. But trying to come up with these conspiracy theories about information the public already knew, it only makes you look crazy. So let's get into this. Iman Shumpert is adamant he never leaked any sort of information to the public about his messy divorce with Teyana Taylor. The former NBA star's attorney, Stephen C. Steele, said in a statement to TMZ Sports on Wednesday that Shumpert vehemently denies Taylor's allegations that he recently dropped nuggets about their split to media members in order to drum up interest in his new rap music. I mean, listen, I'm not saying that it's right, but listen, you've spoken about the divorce. He has every right to speak about it too. She just wants to sabotage his career. That's all that is. She wants to sabotage. She doesn't want him to be successful, especially in music, because she's failed in music. My client, Mr. Iman Shumpert, has never whatsoever leaked any allegations or claims stated in any pleadings in the Taylor Shumpert divorce case, Steele said. Mr. Shumpert adamantly denies that he has provided any information to any media. Specifically, but without limitations, he denies that he leaked any information which may have served as the basis for multiple news reports preceding the trial of this matter. Taylor alleged in court documents on Tuesday that the exact opposite, accusing Shumpert of playing a role in new media reports that she said falsely characterized how the divorce ended. Let me guess, he divorced. Let me guess, he cheated on you. That's how the divorce ended. Taylor was so peeved by it all, she actually requested a judge in their case throw Shumpert behind bars for 20 days, as well as hit him with fines to teach him a lesson. I want y'all to understand, this is the father of her children. She wants Iman Shumpert thrown in jail to teach him a lesson for 20 days. I told y'all, these women, she is narcissistic and she's insane. And that relationship with Aaron Pierre is gonna fail because, one, he's a black British guy. Black British dudes don't really take American black women that seriously. Look at Idris Elba, okay? Look at what K. Michelle said about their relationship. But anyway, and wasn't he dating white women before he got with her? But anyway. Still, though reiterated several times in a statement, Shumpert has committed no wrongdoing. She would have to prove that he did it. And if she can't prove it, then he needs to countersue this heifer, okay? As agreed by the parties as ordered by the court, he has not and will not disclose any of the contents of the now sealed file, Steele said, nor will he reveal or discuss substance or content of any orders or pleadings. Steele added that Shumpert vows to continue to comply with the court order sealing the details of this divorce. He has absolutely no interest in discussing any of these private and personal details with any media or any parties not directly involved with the case. Shumpert and Taylor met back in 2011, began dating in 2013. They got engaged in 2015 and tied the knot a year later. She ultimately filed for divorce in January of 2023. And she has yet to prove that he dropped any information. I told y'all, this heifer's nuts, okay? The best thing that Iman can do is never deal with her again, because they actually separated briefly a couple years ago and they got back together. But because she's dating this black British actor, now she wants to try to ruin Iman Shumpert's life. She wanted the father of her children to be thrown in jail for 20 days. And because to her, it's about dominating and being right. This is the same woman that slapped another grown man. You know what I'm saying? That she wasn't in a relationship with, none of that, and people just swept it on the rug. That happened years ago, right? And people don't want to bring that. I bring that up every time I speak about Teyana Taylor because I want people to know the type of person that they are dealing with. This woman is not the most stable woman. She tries to come off as that. She's trying to make Iman seem like the bad guy, but it's not working because he doesn't have a history of doing crazy delusional BS. Now, if you want to say him cheating on her was bad, okay, but what was she doing? Y'all think that she was faithful to this guy the whole time? I doubt that. I seriously do. She don't, you know what I'm saying? She has a very, she has masculine qualities about herself, you know? The way she dresses, the way that she conducts herself. I told y'all she hauled off and slapped a dude. Grown man, right? And, but you're the victim. You want the father of your children put in jail for 20 days to what? So you can hee hee ha ha. You know what's crazy? I hope Aaron Pierre has done his research. Maybe he has on the type of woman that he is dealing with. Because if she can do this to him, she could do that to you too. And I would tell you to be careful, bro. You know, these women act a certain way. They probably tell you stories about how their ex was this, that, and the third, but she has children with that man. She was with that man since 2013 and got divorced in 2023. So they was together for almost 10 years. Almost 10 years. And she's going to tell you every lie in the book to make herself look good. But her history says differently. And that's why, again, I tell y'all, marrying an Americanized woman is one of the worst decisions you can make. These women are crazy. And y'all will say, well, she's in the industry. Yes, and that's why if you are a man in the industry, you don't need to be dealing with these women with these masculine qualities. Because they're going to be in competition with you more than you think. Because to her, this is a competition. She's trying to win, even after the divorce. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Like the video and share. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Check out all the other videos, and I'll see y'all next.